maxing with the OE. Classic bumping oldies and relaxing with a shorty. They could never call me homie, be the one and only. On the road doing shows back to back like a marathon. Young homie known to crack the bat like he Barry Bonds. Hit after hit, building the name brick after brick. So we very strong. Thought he soft, very wrong. Master Mac, chicks I get them walking once I blasted that. Versus daily, look I hold a stock of tracks. Nasdaq, new gears is thrown at me. I don't even ask for that. Everything I want I got. Guess that I'm the baddest cat. Got the ladies throwing panties on the stage.
Well, welcome to this week's exciting segment of Humber Connected, Wild World of Wacky Sports. A sports show that covers sports. So wacky and so out of this world, no other sports network is willing to cover it. You could hardly call these sports. Well, today is Monday, April 25th, Easter Monday, and I'm your host, Philip on Hot Dogs.
And I'm your host, Frank Williams. On today's show, we will be looking at the highlights of the week in Wacky Sports and plays of the week. We will also be taking a look at last night's games results in Wacky Sports.
And we'll be taking an in-depth look at the newest sport that has been sweeping the streets the past couple of years. But more later on that.
This week in sports has been a real doozy. Let's take a look at this week's Wacky World highlights and plays of the week.
Alright, this week is full of swings and things. This kid got tired of doing the ups and downs and swinging the usual way. He definitely has some talent.
I could do that. I just choose not to.
Because he can.
Now this next video from Brendan Extreme, it actually shows something impressive of the world of scootering. If you think that's impressive, there's more from him this week.
It is impressive. And here we see the Samsung outside. It's a little bit more from Brendan Extreme. Just going wild on that scooter.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Alright, so here we see some extreme dodgeballing. This is Samsung Reality Dodgeball Game of 2010, which broke the record with 712 people playing with 600 balls.
Wow, now that's a lot of balls. Here we have a 9-year-old girl from Burlington, Vermont, squatting 187 pounds. When she goes down, you're worried that her Polly Pocket body will crush like an empty Coke can. In the end, she squats the full 187 pounds.
Oh, that's so cool. This is what I call a revolution in the sports world. Right there is horses jumping rope. It's wacky.
And here you may think that you're watching Jesus and Work here in full HD, but you're wrong. This is really a new sport called liquid mountaineering. Real or fake, it's what you choose to decide. But here at the Wacky World of Sports, we believe that it's real. And if you kids try to go out there, and that all of you kids go out there and try and do it.
It has been a great week of wacky sports, hasn't it? Especially that horse jumping rope. I mean, that's the closest thing to a real sport. It almost belongs on TSN or The Score, not on the wild world of wacky sports.
Now it's time for the results of last night's games in Wacky Sports. Last night, in Quidditch, Harvard slammed Purdue 26-4 in the Eastern Finals.
In badminton, the Cincinnati Shingles took the St. Louis Squids 18-17. The Shingles beat the Squids after 15 minutes in overtime. The Shingles captain, Steven Tyler, scored the winning shot, spiking that shuttlecock far into the other end of the court. The Walking Wedgies played the Gingers last night, and the Gingers beat the Wedgies 12-9.
In extreme hopscotch, 10-year-old Stephanie Little beat 12-year-old Freddie Lang in an extreme hopscotch upset. Who would ever expected these kinds of results? Definitely not me.
And in the exciting world of geezer t-ball, there was quite the big event last night. Two of the #1 teams faced off for the first time this season. The Foxy Grandpas played the Foxy Grandmas in Chicago last night. The Foxy Grandmas took the Foxy Grandpas in 9 innings with a score of 7-3.
And live right now in college dodgeball, Kim Possible U and Jaden Smith University are playing at the NCAA Dodgeball Madness, and they're in the last 5 minutes of the second half. It's really been a neck-and-neck game thus far. Currently, they're both tied with just 2 players left on each side. Who do you think is going to win the Final Four? Send us your tweet along with your thoughts on the outcome of this game to us at twitter.com/wwwsports. Now...
Now it's that time you've all been waiting for. We are now revealing the sport that has taken over the nations of Australia and England and has recently hit North America and is now getting recognized, and there is now talk of the sport being added in the 2016 Olympics in Rio, with other new sports such as golf and sevens rugby. The sport we're talking about is ghosting, also known as personal space invading.
Ghosting is a very exhilarating sport. It uses both mental and physical skills. Here we have a video showcasing the sport of ghosting.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Personal Space Invading Championships. In the red corner, weighing in at a bit too much, is Hamish Blake, whose skills include tying knots and etc. In the blue corner, it's glamour boy Andy Lee. He's a specialist in explosives and dating girls way out of his league. Ghosting. Ghosting requires competitors to walk as close as they can behind passers-by. Clock starts when they've engaged the target. Longest ghost wins the round. Well, it's a beautiful day for ghosting. Hamish Blake to kick things off.
Here he goes. He's engaged. Very close, very confident. He's tacked right on the back of him. He's like a conjoined twin. This is beautiful. He's got the rhythm. And the guy's got headphones, so it's a good target to pick. It's got to be a record. Oh! Sorry, mate. You're okay. Exceptional ghosting. Ghosting from the top shelf.
Blake with a time of 15.14 makes it tough for Andy, but let's see what he serves up.
It's going to be taking its toll on him. Mind games here. Is he? Is he? Is he on? Is he on? Oh, that is terrible. Boom! Oh! He knows it. He knows it. He's not happy. That was amateur hour.
Hamish 1, Andy 0. Hamish kicking off round 2.
Sneaky start from behind the green box, I like it. He's on. He's engaged well, puffed up and swing round. I thought Hamish was going to get his face smashed on.
Blake with an action-packed 6.21. Here's Andy's reply.
Is he? Is he? Is he? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. He's right up there. The public have noticed. People are onto him. What's he doing? He knows he's onto a big one. This is ghosting. This is ghosting at its best. Yes, Andy. Keep going. Going in there, mate. This is big. This is big. This is good. He's got it. Oh, he's got it. That is very close to a record. He's got him. Lee knows it. The crowd knows it. Andy Lee, you are the phantom that goes two walks. Well done.
There you have it. Lee has brought it back from nowhere, forcing us to a tie-break round. Speed ghosting. Speed ghosting is exactly like ghosting, but speedier. Sudden death tiebreaker now. Both competitors know the importance of being limber. Blake to kick it off. Everything riding on this.
Oh no, he's not. Is he? He's not going to double this. He's surely not. No, he hasn't. Oh, nearly a horrific decision, though. But he didn't engage, so he gets another go. Focus. So sloppy. Come on. Seems to be targeting the girl in white. And a much better approach than the hidden position. Creepy start. And he's on. It looks good. Oh, got it. Not a bad ghost. You'd be happy with that in a tiebreaker.
Blake celebrates with his trademark breakdancing moves, ecstatic with a 404. Lee knows he has his work cut out for him. It all comes down to this next speed ghost.
Is this a child or a woman? It's too far away to see. He's on! He's up to it! I can't believe this. It is a woman, I think. He is in step. He is speed ghosting. He is ghosting this woman or child amazingly. This is what it's all about. It's being done. But that, ladies and gentlemen, was textbook ghosting. I don't care that he's won. This is what I live for. This is what I live for.
There you have it. Lee's got it. He's won the championship. Well done to Lee. Until next time, it's back to you in the studio. Love.
And there you have it, man. That was quite intriguing.
I don't know, man. It seems like it's a good sport, but what is the benefit of doing something like that?
Well, there's many benefits. I mean, number one, you make people more aware of ghosters out there on the streets. Sport becomes more intense with each passing day, you know. So it takes better skilled, you know, throughout. As a matter of fact, ghosters in Ohio and Alabama got so good that the sport was banned in those states.
Banned? Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah. They're ghosting so well that they actually committed identity fraud and took over the person's life.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty hardcore.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I didn't really quite like about that is the guy that won there, that Australian man. He was just kind of showing off. I mean, every time, okay, so he was the better player, but he's throwing himself on the floor, trying to do these fancy dances. No, in a sport, you have to have not just sportsmanship, but you have to have professionalism. Yes, exactly. You can't do that kind of thing in any kind of sport, whether it's hockey, baseball, basketball, curling, even ghosting.
Curling's a sport?
Well, maybe. I don't know.
It's on our show.
It is pretty wacky, but I don't quite think that curling is... We don't need to show that kind of stuff here.
All right, so
but
next on our itinerary, we have a few videos for you guys, but we're going to be getting to those in just a minute. Right now, I guess we could also talk about, the studio ghosting.
You know what, and that, again, we've seen some people here where you really do take over their lives. We actually just had a moment ago where a man was trying to take over his entire studio. But now we're going to go throw a show to Tristan Takanawa in gorgeous, sunny Cleveland. He's outside the Quicken Loans Arena. How are you, Tristan?
I'm good, Philip. How could I not be? I'm here in beautiful Cleveland.
This means speedo.
So, Tristan, can you tell us what's going on down there?
Well, Philip, I'm outside of Quicken Loans Arena for the National Laser Tag Tournament. It is a great annual event that happens in one very lucky city each year.
So, what teams are in the tournament this year, and who's looking good?
Well, there's quite a bit of talent this year. This year we have the usual teams, like the Time Nazis, the Procrastinators, the Slackers, and the Animal House.
Boo.
But also so more less likely teams like the Beer Pong Troupe, the Professor Oaks,
Yay.
and the Banana Hammocks. The Procrastinators are looking quite strong this year. This is the most motivated we have seen them in a long time yet. Also, the Professor Oaks are also looking great. They definitely stand a very good chance this year making it to the finals. But definitely Banana Hammocks, I cannot say Banana Hammocks too many times. Do not forget about them. I mean, with their assistant captain, Stone Cold Steve Austin, I mean, come on. Does any other team really stand a chance? Well, we're going to have to see after this.
And for the folks at home, when is the first game of the tournament? And if viewers are looking to watch it, where can they watch it?
Oh, okay. The first game is going to be between the Beer Pong Troops and the Slackers. It should be a great game to start off the tournament with. It will start at about 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time and 9:30 p.m. Western Time. And you can always catch the national laser tag events on Humber Connected, Wild World of Wacky Sports, as well as our site www.sports.com. I'm Tristan, and thank you.
Well, that's our show for today. Thank you for tuning in to another wonderful episode of Humber Connected, Wild World of Wacky Sports. I'm your host, Frank Williams.
And I'm Philip on hot dogs, but there's one thing I'd like to say to you guys before we sign off. Sorry, we're a little premature there. I'd actually like to let you all know that our very own co-host here is going to be joining, the ghosting team, national ghosting team for Canada.
Yes.
So big round of applause for him.
Yep. Kind of hoping that I want to try to at least get a bronze. I mean, if we get silver, great. Gold, I can deal with it. But bronze, that way we can get the sport out there and people really know what it's all about. Yes. It's really difficult to do that type of thing.
So thank you guys for your attention and watching us. Have a good night.
From maxing with the OE, classic bumping oldies and relaxing with a shorty. They could never clone me, homie, be the one and only. Lights, camera, action, no distractions. On the latest, I don't roll with old contraptions. Barry stay flashing. Chirp me out, be sure to chirp, but only if the person sending a message wear a short skirt. Look, I'm the one to bring the queen bee about these honeys. So if it's not a sweetie, better be about some money. And if it's not some money, better be about somebody. Somebody from my hometown, you know how I roll now.